Oh, the chills I get from watching that. Oh my lord, I haven't seen that in absolute like years, but it's still fresh. For those of you who don't know, yeah, Sly Cooper. This is on the PlayStation Premium catalog, the classics collections and all that. OG PS2 game, but an absolute GOAT, and it started an awesome franchise, probably my favorite. I've not played it on this. I did look up some of the features. Apparently there's like yeah, the rewind feature, which might come in handy. I hope I don't actually have to use it that much, but it's there. And we're playing on the US version, which should have better frame rate. I used to play it on PAL version, so to me it's hard to tell much of a difference, but people say it's better on this one, so why not? And yeah, this has trophy support and everything, so today I'm going to go ahead and just blitz through it as best as I can. It's been a long time, but you know, hopefully I've gotten good after all these years.
Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
And the characters move with the analog stick, the jiggles. I don't think they brought it back after this. I can't remember if they brought it back in the future installments.
From Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly.
Now, there's a lot of speedrunners who've got some mad tricks in this game. I have no idea about any of them. I'm just gonna go through normally and 100% it that way. Oh, just let me take it in real quick before we get started. Fucking love this. Now, unfortunately, the controls are a bit off. The left, it only moves left and right, but it is, let's see if we could fix that. Okay, up, look down. I'm gonna set these to just be normal. Binocucom, we want that just, yeah. They don't have normal or inverted. It's up, aim up, fly up. They're really spelling it out for you. But it doesn't seem like there's anything for camera control, so right now, if I move it to the left, it kind of twists towards the right, which is a bit hard to get used to. Hopefully it doesn't mess me up too much. But yeah, a lot of hand holding in this, so please bear with the tutorials. This is going to continue throughout quite a lot of the game. Whenever he learns something new, like a new ability, they're really going to try and describe it.
Manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky Master Thief move.
Super sneaky Master Thief move. As convoluted of a description as that is, he means this. The sound design and everything is just top. I don't want to say they don't make it like they used to, because they do still have platformers these days. I haven't played Astro Bot, but that's the first one that kind of comes to my mind. But just, this was the era where, you know, creativity was quite peak after Crash and all that. This to me is like an evolution of Crash in a lot of ways. At least this very installment, because it's still level based and all that, but you get quite a bit of exploring done as well. There's just so much detail, so much nuance to all this stuff. Like, for example, the coins that you're picking up here, you can see they have a star on them. That's unique to this level. Each section of levels, you know, there's like I think 4 or 5 different hub worlds. The coin design changes to suit that area. So yeah, it's just 937. Okay. There's gonna be a few things that we have to do to get the 100%. I've got a list here that I've pulled up. Just need to double check. Yeah. So I'll explain it as we go along. This isn't the most optimal, I guarantee it, but I'm just gonna tackle it as become, you know, as we get to it more or less, and we'll see how we go.
Criminal! You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
As much as I love this game, Sly's facial animation for whatever reason just never hit.
And I was gonna give it to you.
It gets a lot better in the other games, in the sequels. This one just, I don't know. He's like,
You think?
got
This
some
pistol
Joker
packs a
vibe to him.
paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Off we go. So yeah, if you're expecting a speedrun or anything, yeah, this ain't it. I've decided to play this just to break up, you know, the monotony of constant Assassin's Creed games, because as much as I was enjoying them, I do want to space it out a bit, do some other stuff in between. I've been meaning to catch up on some of these for a while. There's a few PlayStation Classic games I want to try from PS1 and PS2 era for sure.
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
Well, that's pretty much the premise for you.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Here we go. This is the first hub world. And there's a cutscene for each one that gives a bit of background, which is sick.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of a perilous Welsh triangle.
Terror. I've played this level a bajillion times back in the early days of PS2. Like, this was part of the demo as well, so yeah, plenty of practice. I don't know if this part exactly, but several levels in here were all part of the demo, so this whole, game, franchise even, is just ingrained in my mind.
Hey, Sly! Sly, I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Jump and hit the circle button. That is legit the mantra of this game. Just, you're gonna be hearing that a lot. That's how you do everything apparently. You jump and hit the circle button. It's somewhat of a collectathon when it comes to these clue bottles. The way it works is, there's one of the trophies by the way. That's why I was doing that. You collect all the clue bottles in a level. It gives you the opportunity to access a vault, which is also hidden somewhere in the level. And then you unlock some power up. Some of them are useful. Some of them not so much. We'll get to that eventually. We're gonna get all of them anyway, so you'll be able to see what everything does. But yeah, I think there's only really a handful that are quite useful. Let's see. So these trophies are actually different to what they had in the HD trilogy. So this game was released. Let me just double check. Is there? I'll go over here real quick. I don't remember exactly where all the clue bottles are, so I don't want to mess up.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for
Oh,
you,
my
I
lord.
launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Okay. So the way these work is, if you touch it once, the alarm system will go off. And you touch it again, you get zapped. So you get at least some chance at redemption if you mess up. Whoa! We just did a double. That's new. But otherwise, you can see what I mean by it's kind of like an evolution on Crash games, if you've ever played Crash Bandicoot before. Just linear levels for the most part, and you know, just get to the end, collect some stuff. Like in Crash, you have boxes here, you've got clue bottles, and
Explains all the wrecked ships.
yeah, then you have a hub world as well to navigate a little bit between levels.
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
The games get much different later on. It becomes like more of an open world game, and I would say the story just picks up so much better. The second one, I was surprised coming back to it years later. You know, as a kid, you don't really understand much about what's happening, I'll be honest. At least for me, I blanked on so many things.
Nice job
But
so far, Sly.
in the second game, coming back to it, you can enjoy it like years on. There's so much stuff there. The story is actually pretty decent. It all ties together really well, written really nicely, and the levels are amazing. Like, that's maybe more of a franchise-wide thing for this. They have good themes for their levels. They perform on it so well. So, a lot to enjoy, I have to say. And to top it all off, you have speed trials in this one. They call it the Master Thief Sprints. We'll have to do some of those for some of the trophies as well, so we'll see. We'll be putting my skills to the test. But again, I don't want to rely too much on the rewind feature. It's new to the classics catalog, so I might use it to avoid doing something very tedious, or if it's going to take a long time, but I don't want to do that if I can help it. Seems like cheating, honestly, and it trivializes a lot of the game if you can just keep rewinding when you mess up. So that was the final clue bottle, and now we have to wait for him to give us the code.
The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
792. Don't worry about that extra twist. If you just hold it up, sometimes it goes to the next digit.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Fast attack dive move, there you go. No, like I said, not all of these are going to be super useful. This one's very niche for our purposes. And we get the key. And that horseshoe on his back is like an extra hit that you get. So if you mess up, you don't die instantly, because this is just a one-hit kill in this game. Which at the beginning, not a big deal, but later on, well, you know, well, hopefully it doesn't become an issue. We'll see. I'm hoping
looks like the most secured location
my memory serves me well, and it's able to carry me through this.
His police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine. But I warned you.
Zing.
I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Okay. I don't know, that Bentley sounds so much like Leonard from Big Bang Theory. If ever they did commit to the movie, that would be it. Speaking of which, this franchise had so much going for it that I'm always like shocked at what's become of it. It effectively dished by everyone who's handled it. Here's a 1-up, by the way. And now look at the coins. You can see it's a little. It's Raleigh's hat. Raleigh's the big baddie of this hub world, and each hub world has its own. So the lay of the land is more or less the same. Same objective: clear the levels, get the keys, fight the big baddie at the end. Into the machine. So we'll just do a loop and we'll go through everything. Let's see. Is there something I have to do here? No. This one we just clicked everything.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
Jump and hit the square button this time, so it ain't the circle button.
Eureka! We're to the
But yeah, there's a lot in this game to enjoy. The visuals, like the design. Oh, now look at me getting like right off the get-go. Dang it. But yeah, like the actual visuals are one thing, but the music design for me is top as well. Very memorable soundtrack, especially in Sly 2. Anyone who's played that will know like the Paris music, or there's the snow levels as well. They're just, I mean, most of the levels in these games, you just, yeah, very iconic. Let's see if I can get all these without any dropping. Would be sweet. 1, 2, oh, oh well, doesn't matter. You can always just run over and pick it up. Okay. Not sure how difficult the Master Thief sprints are. I remember some being quite hard. That could be because I was bad back then. I mean, I played the HD trilogy and on PS3. That was my first PS3 game I think I played. Pretty much. Oh, my first PlayStation game. Or like that I actually unlocked trophies for. That's recorded on my profile, I'm pretty sure. Either that or it's like God of War. But, yeah. I started off with those and it's been a long journey since then. Let's see. Okay, clean. Oh, last one. There we go. Nice. So these levels are gonna be pretty simple, but later on, I can guarantee they definitely pick up the pace on the difficulty with some of these. Oop. Oh my lord! I don't like that I'm wasting all my my lucky charms. Okay, let's grab this, and I think there's should be a few more back here. Oh, these safes have 2, so
You can't jump up on this furnace slide. You better go back and find an alternate route.
where's the last one? I think it's up here. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. I was getting worried for a moment. There we go.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I can't believe I pieced this one together. Try 227.
227. See what we get now.
Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll.
Ah, okay.
Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
So the roll is actually useful. Very good for just general movement tech, if I remember correctly. And there's a level in the second hub world where it definitely comes in. It comes in very handy towards the end. Okay, and we're off to the end zone. And there we go. Another one down. I'll do the Master Thief sprints at the end of the hub. That way we'll have a bit more like upgrades to use. Not sure which other ones are going to be useful. There's a handful. Roll's a good one. It's probably the best one for just going fast. But there's I don't want to just spoil it. Well, there's a few good ones that would be nice to have before we commit to Thief Sprints. Or just getting it early is nice. It makes the rest of the levels a bit more of a smooth run.
Look at all this stuff. Must be worth millions. And you know what that means? Tighter security.
The soundtrack, man,
You're
just
gonna have
listen
to
to
be
it.
extra sneaky to get the treasure key here.
Actually, I wanted to check something, sorry. Need to make sure I'm not missing any bottles. They hide them in some very odd places sometimes. Okay, I think we're all good. Right. Don't think we really need. Oh, there we go. Like that, for example. They just hide them in some weird corners. Alright, yeah, as soon as you get the alarm, any security systems in that area just disappear, which is, yeah, it just makes it much easier to look around afterwards. A lot of bottles in this one, hidden around. I think they get to 40 at some point, so there's a lot of collecting to do. Hang on. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that was close. I'm good. I don't know if I can move around here. Okay, yep. That's a good thing. Nice. remember those guys used to be a pain in the butt. Okay, I think we got everything so far. So the vault was back there. We're definitely gonna have to loop back. Alright. See if I can make this. Yeah, there we go. Some nice speedrun tech. I don't think I can do this one though, no. But yeah, there you go. Now you know what happens as soon as you get caught. And then if you get touched again in the red light, that's when you take damage. You get zapped. But yeah, there we go. All the bottles again, and we're off.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Whoever thought this code up knew what they were doing. Dial in 436. These are the blueprints of Raleigh's entire operation. I wonder... Yes! I can wire this info directly.
Okay, there's a handful of power-ups that aren't useful. This is probably one of them.
Of nearby clues and breakable objects.
You can use the binoculars in this. Let me see if I remember how. There we go. You're supposed to be able to look around and stuff, but I have to say it really takes you out of it. It's really slow, so I never really use it in the end. I don't know anybody who would. It's not useful information. Like a padding ability. They didn't want to get you super strong, super quick. Just try and roll our way through. It might not be completely noticeable, but it is faster than running. Especially on the downhill. You're gonna be zooming. Okay. Next one up, we will go for... I'm gonna go for this one. Now, I don't think you need to do it this way to hop up here, but I'm going to try. Oh, so close. Come on. Oh. You're kidding me. He's basically on it. Oh, you're joking. There's another way to do this. You have to go around, but I swear this seems so good. There we go. The fire down below. So this one has a side objective. Complete the fire down below without grabbing any hooks. I'm not 100% sure if you can do this. With, collect all the bottles without grabbing any of the hooks, but we're gonna try. I need to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. I mentioned before, these are different objectives in terms of trophies for, compared to what it was in the HD trilogy. That one was just 100% it. It was very smooth, easy 100% to get all the trophies. This one actually has certain side objectives which might require me to play a second time through if I mess up. Let's see. Here we go. This guy. He's the only one who's knocked my health down. Right, we're on the gold. So no grabbing hooks means we gotta navigate this somehow. Does this work? Ooh, that does. That's insane. I had no faith in that, but that's actually really good for the thief sprint. I've never done it that way. I wonder if I can complete the rest of this without grabbing the hooks now that I'm down here. But I always used to go through the whole way pretty much. Ooh, okay, that was close. Nice. This is gonna be a really easy Master Thief sprint then. I wonder what sort of time I'd get. I might just do it really quickly after this. The vault's in the beginning, so I have to come back, finish the level and then come back to it. It saves your progress, so you don't have to do everything in one go. Oh. There it is. I swear, a game like this just has such, I don't know. It's a unique charm that a lot of games back in the day used to have this kind of vibe to it. They had very distinct, unique identity. I never played Jak and Daxter back in the day, but if I did, I think I would have really enjoyed it. It's very similar to like this game and Ratchet and Clank as well. To me, those are like the big three that all popped off around the same time. I have Jak and Daxter collection as well on PS3, and I want to play the PS4 one as well because it came with Jak X. That's a game I played a lot of back when I was a kid. And yeah, my experience with that was mixed, but I still enjoyed it. When you're a kid, you enjoy anything. But I want to play those through again as well as Ooh, what's that? Oh yeah, I didn't grab any hooks, that's right. I think we can get the map, right? Yes. There we go. So once you complete a level, you can just fast travel to it. No need for me to get back up there. Okay, we'll unlock this.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I'm unbeatable! No code can stand before me! It's got to be 579!
579.
Outstanding! Another page from the Thievius Raccoonus! This one features Dev Cooperenda's slow motion jumps. He used this to get by all kinds of airborne threats. Hit the triangle button while in the air to slow down time.
Okay, that's the end of that one. Now we do a quick in and out. Oh no. Ooh. Oh yeah, we just opened the map, I guess, huh? Yep. Let's just see how bad this really is. Whee! Hang on, where's my... There it is, roll. I'm not a pro by any means, but I think with this, we should not have a hard time. Oh. That's crazy. What a skip. I need to do 10 of these sprints anyway, so, you know. It'll work out anyway. The other thing about these spotlights actually is if you get caught in an alarm, it speeds up the timer on the Master Thief sprint. It counts down a lot quicker until you break it, so you do have to be careful and manage it properly. Look at that speed, especially on the downward slope. Look at that. Oh, there we go. That's an easy one. What a skip for that. That's just amazing. I never knew about that. There's only one more level in this little area. I think you only need 3 keys to unlock the next area, but you need to complete all the levels anyway, so it doesn't matter too much where the levels are. They're kind of a bit nonsensical in that way. Like, there's about 3 or 4 here, and there's maybe like 1 or 2 in the next one. I would say, yeah, 2 in the next one, maybe 2 or 3. There's 7 total, including the original, the original mission where you come in here, where you walk in. Okay. Let's see.
Those rats got pegged.
Raleigh appears to have booby-trapped this entire
Complete a
place.
cunning disguise without using the
Don't
barrel.
you get it, Sly? If you step on that rug, forget about becoming a master thief. You'll be a master dartboard.
Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection?
I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary.
Only one way to find out.
Look at all the coins. Oh my. I don't think I'll be able to get past just rolling, honestly. This one, I think I have to take the hit. There's no way to get past. Oh well, here we go. Yeah, it is what it is. I have to take the hit. That's okay though. We've almost got enough for another one. As long as this guy doesn't... Yeah. Avoid getting hit there. But with this one... I read up briefly a bit about this, but I didn't look up any videos, so I don't have the most perfect reference for this. But the dive should help. Now, this should help with this. There we go. I really hope we can do both these at the same time. Massive time save to just get both of these done at the same time to get all the bottles and the side objective, but we'll see. Okay, see if we can get that one. Sweet. But you can see there's it's not too difficult usually. Like I don't think I've lost a life yet, and hopefully I don't. But I don't think you should have too many issues. Okay, dive. Here we go. Okay, hopefully we grabbed everything. I don't have a reference. Again. Oh boy, this is this is gonna be a close call. Nice. Not having a barrel for some sections is gonna be strange. For those searchlights, if you do have the barrel, you just need to stand still and it goes right over you. There's the vault. We don't have all the bottles for it yet, though. Oh my god, all the coins! Love it. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy. Whoosh! the diver's actually coming really handy. I know there's some up here, some more bottles. And there's a secret compartment here. You can push this by just running into it. And I think those might be the last 3. Yes, sir. I wonder if I can get that. Ooh, that's handy. I've never actually done that. I only just noticed it now. An easy way to come back to. It's all coming up big. Let's see what we get.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. With the help of a straight edge and compass, the answer was simple. Dial in 242.
242. What's this one?
Interesting. Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast braking, fast collecting action.
A very elaborate description for a move that I don't think we're ever gonna use. But take a look, I'll just show it off. There you go. The sound is a bit flat on that one. But yeah, I'm surprised I'm using the dive move, excuse me, as much as I already have. Normally I feel like you just wouldn't. So we're almost there now. I don't think the dive move's gonna save me through this one. It's just too far. Oh no! Oh, you're kidding. I'm gonna have to do this. This will be the one time, but that's just too much of a drop. I'm sorry. Ouch. Make it through. Okay. That's what should have happened. So you can call me a cheater if you want. But I was not gonna run all the way up there just to do that again. There we go. That one's done. I could try for the Master Thief sprint on this one, but I would want to... I'm gonna get a gold thing real quick before we try it. I want the double horseshoe so we can run through the whole thing without having to worry about the barrel. Let's try it. Okay, we're pretty good on coins as well, so if I do need another one, I can just get it. Ah! Oh, you lose instantly. Oh my... oh my horseshoes. Ah, man, I didn't know that. Okay, so I guess... I think it's a good idea to collect a few more then. Alright, we got this, we got this. Oh. Okay. This is not working out how I expected it to. It's okay. We can save this. One more time, into the level. Okay. No more messing around. There we go. So that's a handy thing to do as well. You can just take the hit. Oh, where's the dive? There we go. There we go. You can take the hit if you're in the barrel from those fire breathers, and you'll instantly jump out and you'll be able to get the free hit on them as well. So handy little tip there. That one. Now we have the lucky charm, so there shouldn't be any problems getting through the rest of this, as far as I can tell. Let's see. Ooh, that was close. Dive. Oh, that was close. That one's risky. It's a very, tight window to make that work. Alright, and we're pretty much in. Just get through without any problems. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, let's continue now. There we go, and check out this coinage. Whoosh. Oh, so good. So satisfying to get all those coins. Oh, my cameraman got stuck.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way up to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow what's-its?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's Thievius Raccoonus.
He's oddly enthusiastic about getting shot out of a cannon. just run up here. So this area only has 2 levels left for us to do, and then we're good to go into the boss fight. Just might as well start with this one. We're already here. Ooh. I swear it is impossible to try and hit the enemies from behind, these the ones with the flashlights, without alerting them. They just have some like subtle detection behind them. Okay. Now there is a side objective in this one as well, in this level, and that is... Let me read it real quick. It says, take a shortcut over flaming debris in the gunboat graveyard by using the crow's nest. So, there is apparently a massive shortcut. I looked this one up because I had no idea about it, and apparently you can get through here, which cuts out a large portion of the level, and I think you're supposed to get to it from up here. So we're gonna have to try that later, because there's no way for me to get all the bottles and do that at the same time, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the Master Thief sprint that way. We'll just take the alert because I don't want to run all the way back, and I think we'll be okay to make our way through. There we go. God, listen to the music, man. It's so sneaky. Oh my gosh, that flying star went all sorts of places. Alright, that guy's Lumen. I'm always amazed by the evolution of this series. From this game to the second one, it is night and day. Like, the foundation is there, but everything else, they honestly just perfected it. It's such a good game. Can't wait to get to it, to show you guys it, to show it off and everything.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. This one was cake. Input 719.
719. Alright, that's all the vaults in this hub world.
Oh, you're lucky, Sly. This page features Karen Cooper Giwa's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
That's handy. Never noticed. It seemed effective enough as it was, but I'm not gonna say no to that. Handy little extra ability. So there's only one more level after this, and it's like a mini game level if I remember it right. But I do want to do the Master Thief sprint on this one anyway. We'll get that shortcut down. It might take a few tries. Okay. Let's give it a go. See how we do. No time to dilly-dally and wait for me to collect coins. Oh shoot. That was a mistake. But you saw the timer just started going down really rapidly. Okay. This is gonna be a bit tight. Oh, no, that didn't work. But that's pretty much it, as far as I'm aware. So we get a few more tries of this. Oh, hang on. We have the time. I hope I don't waste it all. Oh, come on. This ship's swaying quite hard. Let's wait. Oh my. Ooh. We're just gonna go for it. Nope, that's not gonna cut it either. This is tough. Oh my, please. Go! Ooh! There we go. Nice. I know that's cheating, I'm sorry, but it's really hard to do otherwise. It would take several attempts of me going back to the start and running all the way over. It's okay, I'm not submitting this for a speed run. But I'm surprised. There's actually quite a few things in this game that are pretty difficult. We'll come across some of them, and I think this minigame is low-key one of them. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. Doesn't matter too much. I don't think you get lucky charms in this level. I wonder how this looks on video. In-game, like on my screen, it looks pretty good. It is still, this isn't like the HD remaster, so it's still a bit low res, hence why it is the big black bars on the side. But yeah, I think it's alright for a PS2 emulation, very faithful.
Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all
Oh my, there's a lot of dialogue and tutorial for these levels because the controls are very different to what you're normally expected to do. They hold your hand a lot, and this is what it comes down to. And in future titles, they really don't. They master that craft, and they do away with that, you know, oddly pointless dialogue, I'd say. They just don't beat you over the head with jump and hit the circle button. Wait. Hands off. Don't you? There's actually a lot of crabs. Hey. No. Oh. Stop it. I thought that guy got away with it. Gosh, there's so many left. If they drag it halfway into the tunnel, it seems like it gets destroyed instantly if you're able to kill them before they steal it. If they steal even one, it's over. Last one. Here we go. Yeah. Get out of here. Sweet. Time to face Raleigh. I don't think the boss fights are too bad actually. They're probably... well, some of them are easier than others, but all in all they're not too bad. We'll see how this one goes. Boosh.
How delightful! We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests!
Listen, Raleigh, wipe up my family and steal what's mine? You better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me make amends by exploding to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are!
Bring it on.
Poor maniac. He ate one fly and turned massive. Dieting is gonna be a struggle for someone like that. Here we go. It's a pretty simple first boss, there's not a lot to do. And we bounce again. Oh, oop. I thought it was it. Okay. Oh, no! Oh my lord, what an epic fail. Twice in a row. He shrank. I wonder if I can get 3 bounces on one. Can. Okay, that's not. We were a bit too eager there before. Okay, final phase. There we go. Get out of here.
You've beaten me. Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah. You will see. Mesa City is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's ninja spire jump, a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew. With the storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.